Hey everyone, it's Jazz and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over a cash envelope stuffing of one of my side hustles. So let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, I want to go over my budget breakdown and how I plan to budget the money that I receive from my second side hustle. So here is, let me move this out the way. Here is my budget notebook that I use every month for my budget. And this is basically how I budgeted out my money that I made for my camp. So I worked 2 different days, as you can see, April 3rd and April 11th. And on the first camp, I made $200. And then on the second one, I made $100. So all in total, I made $300 for working 2 days of camp, right? So I want to go over the black first, and then I'll get to the little sticky note right here. Ooh, I'm sorry. So starting with camp 1, I made $200. So I went ahead and tithed 10% to church, and then I went ahead and did another 10% and gave that to my mom because she watched my daughter while I went to work that camp. Okay. Then I had 140 left, and so I did $20 for gas because I had to drive about a little less than an hour and a half from my home to the camp. So I went ahead and just put money back for my gas. Then I had 120 left, and I wanted to use that for savings. So I wanted to break that into two parts. So I wanted to save for my April savings challenge, which I did not finish and everything. And then I wanted to also save for my $1,000 saving challenge. So I basically broke that down 60 and 60 for both challenges. And then going to my second camp, I made $100 on April 11th. So again, 10% from that to my tithe, $15 to my sister because she watched my child that day for that camp. Then I was left with $75. So I did $15 for gas. I did $10 for my car maintenance because wear and tear on my car. I did $10 for my child's savings, $10 for my savings, $10 towards my $5 bill challenge that I have, $10 towards Christmas, and then my last $10 towards my daughter's birthday, bringing it to a total of $100. Well, everything, 3, 2, 1. Well, life happened in April, so I basically just said, I'm not even going to use that plan. 3, 2, 1. Well, April was a crazy month after the 11th for me and everything. So I decided to reallocate my money and use it differently than what I had written down originally. So that's where my sticky note comes into play. So I currently have $230 left over from the $300 because remember, I allocated or I already used money to pay for other things. So that's what I have left over right now in my envelope for my side hustle, right? So the new allocation is this, and I've actually decided this today. I'm tired of sitting on the money and I really want to spend it. I really need to get some more gas, really, if I'm being honest. But I really want to use the money now instead of letting it sit in my envelope at home. So here we are with this today. So $35 I'm going to allocate to my gas. Then I'm going to do $120 towards my savings challenge. Then I'll do $10 towards my car maintenance. I'll do $10 towards my child's birthday, $10 towards Christmas, $20 towards my vacation, and then $10 for me, and then $15 for my emergency fund. So that is a plan on how I plan to use the money. So let's go ahead and get the money out and let's start stuff after that. So here is the money, and let me lay it out for you guys real quick. All right, so I have my money adjusted in just for funsies, let me count it and make sure I have $230. So let's start from the top and then work our way down. So I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $160. 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, 215, 220, and 221, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. $230. So I do have $230 to stuff. So let me organize this a little bit more and we can start. So I'm going to go ahead and take my sticky note for my budget notebook. Put that right here so I can see it and you guys can see it. And we're going to go ahead and start stuffing. So I said $35 for gas. And please ignore my handwriting, my scribble. Again, I just made this allocation today, earlier today. So yeah, it's not perfect like my other notepad. So forgive me for that. I know how much you guys love seeing my notepad and I love my notepad. So, but not today. So $35 for my gas. So that's a 20, 30, and a 5. I just made a mess with that. Look at that. And then here's my gas notebook. Here's my gas envelope. And this is great because right now I filled up my tank earlier or last weekend. And so I have quite a bit and it should last me throughout the rest of the week. But this should help get me until my next payday. God willing, please. So that's done. So I will cross that out. Next is $120 for my savings challenge. And so I want to go ahead and use the rest of my 20s for that. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then I'll do 105, 110, 15, $120. So let me double check. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, yep, 120. So that's going to go for my savings challenge. And I'm going to actually have to get into my notebook. And I'm going to need to pull up or pull out my savings challenge envelope. Actually, it's back here. So here's my Make It Rain. And so, again, remember I said I split it originally. So I'll do 20, 40, 50, $60 for my Make It Rain challenge. And this is the rest of it. So that'll be that. And then I'll go back and I'll write in that later. And then I wanted to put the other $60 to my savings challenge, my $1,000 savings challenge and everything. So before I do that, I need to get my notebook and flip to my diagram. Oop, picked up some ones. And color that in. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, and I already have it marked to start off. So get to color that in. And then I have 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 5s, and again, this star I absolutely love coloring this in. It just gives me so much satisfaction and everything. So I love this challenge because it makes me really think about ways I can save money and put it towards the challenge. So those are colored in, yay, and everything. And I'm about maybe halfway there, I feel like. So I'll put this in my envelope for that challenge, and that is done, yay. So moving on to my next line, I'm gonna do $10 towards car maintenance. So I'll do 110, go back to my binder. And I will, as always, mark on my trackers off camera because I know it can be tedious for you guys to watch me do that. So don't worry about seeing that. Next up is AB Day. This is for my child's birthday. And you know, I was thinking about it. I know in one of my videos, I wanted to get her total balance up to $400 like mine. But then I realized she's going to be 2 next year, and I'm not knocking my child's birthday because it's a special day. I had her and everything, and it's her day. But, you know, I already picked the theme. My child loves Sesame Street. She loves Elmo. So the theme's going to be Sesame Street, and that's going to be hella easy to shop for at Walmart, Target, Party City. Every party store that has a party section has Sesame Street. So I don't even have to really shop around for that, right? So I decided that I'm going to honestly cap her sinking fund budget to $200 because I would want to take her out to Chuck E. Cheese or, you know, Little Gym or anything like that. But she's going to be 2, and I'd rather just have her birthday party at home and then maybe go to the park, you know, with my cousins and everything with other little kids and do it like that. I just realized that, you know what, I need to save money and everything and really try and build up my emergency fund. And I love my child, but her second birthday, she will not remember, even with photos. So $200 will now be the new goal for this fund, and that's what I'm going with. So yeah. So moving on to the next line item. Sorry for a little rant, but I wanted to clarify that because I did say that in the video. So next up is going to be $10 for Christmas. So I'm going to go ahead and just use these ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 for Christmas. And with this one, previous years I've done I budgeted about $200, $300 for Christmas. Probably gonna try and stay about the same range, but like I said, I always overspend on Christmas. So this year I'm going to make it a point to be very disciplined and not overspend and buy things that I did not budget for. I'm going to try and keep myself accountable by telling you guys my business. So there it is. So if I can put it all in there, $10 added to my Christmas sinking fund, and that puts it now at $130. So I'm doing great with that. Yay. And then in reference to my child's, her B-Day, she'll now have $100. So I'm halfway done with this fund and everything. And as far as car maintenance goes, I now will have $405 in my car maintenance, which is great. With my car maintenance, I try and keep that fund about either $400 or $500 just because I do have a newer car, but I do get oil changes quite frequently, more than my last car, and wear and tear, and I also have to get my tag soon next month, my registration and inspection. So that's why I want to try and keep that emergency or that sinking fund up. Like keep the how do you say? I want to try and keep as much money in that fund as possible. That's what I'm trying to say. So Christmas is done. Next is vacation. So that vacation is going to be getting $20. So 10, 20. And I'm doing 20 for my vacation because I actually had to go into my vacation and use it for some funeral costs for my grandfather and everything. So I took out, I believe $80 and I had 100. So I'm wanting to try and replenish that as much as possible because I'm not going to be going on any big vacation this year, but I do want to, probably go to the zoo or do small activities with my family this summer, and then just really kind of keep building up on this sinking fund for the future. So that's why I'm putting money back into this envelope. So with this one, I want to count this one. I will now have 20, 30, 40, $1. And again, with my vacation sinking fund, I don't really have a set amount that I'm working towards. I guess this is one of those things where it's like low priority on my budgeting list. If I have extra leftover money, like in this case, then I'll put a few dollars towards it. Again, this isn't priority for me. I'm still trying to build up my emergency fund. But again, like if I have money, just something, it's going to go in here and all that. So I guess I can say like for this summer, my budget might be $200 for the summer. And then maybe next year it might go up. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know as that changes. So that's done. Next up is $10 for me. And that's me, Jasmine. But let me get my envelope for that. And here we go. I got my envelope. And so I'm going to be getting out $10 for me. And I decided that I'm going to basically break it in half. So I'm going to do $5 for my spending envelope for now, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the other 5 in my investment or my sinking fund. I keep wanting to say envelope, but I'm going to put $5 into my investing or investment sinking fund just so I can grow that up. So again, this is like my vacation, a low priority envelope. And that's why it's in the back of my binder. So as you can see, like things like tithe and birthdays and car maintenance and everything is ahead of these two things because they're not really as important to me as the other sinking ones I have. So I'm going to go ahead and add to that just so I can, keep that going for me. So in my sinking fund envelope, I now have 55. So $55 in that. So that's good. And then, let me move it down. That, and I'm going to put $5 into my spending envelope. And so with this, I should now have $58 for me to spend for the rest of the month and everything. So that is fabulous. And as you can see, I have the $50 bill. And this bill, my last video, was supposed to be for when I went to the casino, which I did go to the casino. And to let you guys know, I did not win big. Okay, I don't personally like gambling. I feel like it's a waste of money. But I also feel and understand that, you should go and have fun and let loose and everything and don't take it too seriously. But to me, I just feel like I'm throwing money. So I probably spent as far as on the slot machines, maybe $20 or less. But I was not trying to break my 50. So that's why it's still here. So yeah, so that's the story behind that $50 bill. Moving on. So that's done. And lastly, I will be putting $15 towards my emergency fund. So I have paid off my car. And so the next step for me is to build up my emergency fund. And since I live at home with family and everything, and I don't necessarily pay a lot of bills to stay at home with family and everything, I'm able to save a little bit more, but because of that, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what number I want to save for my emergency fund. So the number that comes to my mind is $10,000, $9,000, somewhere in that ballpark. So right now, I think I have about $4,000 towards my emergency fund, but I really want to get it up by the end of the year to either $9,000 or $10,000 and everything. So this money, this $15 is going to go towards that. So I have $5, $10, $15, and because I'm doing my emergency fund, most of my money, or if not all of my money, is in my bank account online. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put the money back in this envelope, and I will deposit it into my bank account for my emergency fund and everything. And if you guys want me to do a video on emergency funds and everything, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to talk about that stuff. It's different being debt free now. Ooh, I'm so happy. It's so weird saying that. It's different being debt free because my money no longer goes towards paying somebody else. It goes to me. And I'm not sure about anyone or not, but I feel like paying off debt is like easier than saving the money for yourself. I feel like it's just because you're able to like know that this money's going towards paying off this thing, whereas when you're saving the money, it's like, oh, it's not going anywhere. And you know what I mean? I've been watching a lot of videos on saving money, how to save money on a low income, how to save money fast and everything. Just trying to get more tips and tricks on how to save my money and everything. I am saving aggressively as possibly as I can, but I feel like I can do better, right? That's just my own thoughts about it. But that, y'all, that's it. That's it. That's my $230 allocated for my side hustle. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And before I leave, I am so close, so close to 100 subscribers. And I want to let you guys know that when I do hit 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. Probably more likely for a gift card, probably Amazon or Target or whatever store that, I can think of really, but probably Amazon because we all shop Amazon, right? So whenever I reach 100 subscribers, I will be having a giveaway, and I cannot wait because I'm right there. I can see it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know it's right there. It's right there. So let everyone know, let your friends know about me, share the videos, like, comment, subscribe. You guys already know what it is, right? So thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for the great comments down below, all the love, all of the compliments, everything. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. For someone like me on my little channel, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until next time, bye.